Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking Instagram. So I have been on Instagram for many years. I have over 194,000 followers on Instagram. And across all of my social media, I have over 1 million followers. Now, there are a few ways that you can show up on Instagram, and I would certainly say that with all of these areas, the best way to show up is by being fully yourself, fully authentic, really helping people with either education, with entertainment, or something which is emotional or emotive. So it's really speaking from you, one human being, to another human being. So always check the 3 E's before you post anything on Instagram. So let's get into the 6 ways you can actually show up. The first way is what I call the old school way of Instagram, which is photos. So this is photos on your main feed. Now, I probably only do a photo maybe once every couple of months. Unfortunately, the algorithm at this present moment, so July 2023, when I'm filming this, doesn't seem to like photos as much as it used to. Things may well change, but at the moment, photos don't seem to get the same level of engagement. However, I do still think there is a place for occasional photos on your feed. Second way you can show up on Instagram is through short form video, also known as Reels. Now, these are having a moment. They are getting the highest engagement, and people love these to get straight to the point, to really either educate, entertain, or help them feel some sort of emotion. And even if your reel is 5 seconds or 6 seconds, this is going to be doing really, really well. Anything up to a minute of a reel is perfect. It's also really good to choose a cover photo for your reel as well, to really bring people in, particularly if they are looking at your main feed. The third way you can show up on Instagram is longer form video. Now, again, I feel like this is having a moment. I feel like as human beings, and particularly since the social media age, we definitely have a shorter attention span. So this is why those short form videos like Reels are really having a moment. However, people are still wanting to consume longer form content. So any longer video which really gets much deeper into the subject you're talking about can have so much value and really help to grow your audience, grow your Instagram, and grow your engagement. The next way to show up on Instagram is through going live. Now, I definitely don't do as many lives as I used to, particularly during the pandemic. But when I do a live, I find it a really great way to connect with my audience. People love to see you in real time. And the best thing about a live is you can make sure that you save it and keep it on your feed so people can enjoy that content again and again. So it's not just about the moment. It then becomes a longer form video that people can continue watching. You also can really engage with people in real time in terms of questions. So people can ask you questions there and then, and you can answer them live on Instagram. The next way you can show up on Instagram is through stories. Now, with stories, I always feel like you can be a little bit messier, you can be slightly less curated with what you're sharing, and you can really do a behind the scenes of your day-to-day life. I would recommend posting at least 2 to 3 stories every day if you can. And this can be a whole variety of things. It could be from what you're doing during your day. It could be testimonials. You can reshare other people's content. I often love sharing quotes on there. You can talk about what you're doing on other social media channels. You can talk about any offers you've got, any products you sell, or you can just show up and chat on video. This always does fantastically because, again, you're engaging with people almost in real time, not quite the same as a live, but that only lasts 24 hours a story unless you save it on your highlights. So you really are helping and serving people in the moment. And the final way, which I think is really important to show up on your Instagram, is through engaging with your audience. So as soon as somebody comments on any of your posts or sends you a message, also known as a DM, direct message, then you want to answer it. So important. If someone has taken that time to actually contact left you, then make sure you get back to them. This will not only help your engagement and the algorithm, but will help you build a community. You don't need to get back to people straight away, because of course it's important that you have your own boundaries, your own time for self-care, but it is important that you show up for people when they're showing up for you. So I hope you've enjoyed these tips. If you'd like to go further into how you can grow your Instagram, grow your other social media channels, and really start to market yourself in a very soulful way, where you're looking after your self-care and wellness, where you're having all that lovely freedom to live the life you want, and you're actually making money from your social media, I offer a course called the Soul Purpose Business Course Bundle. And this is an amazing way to up-level your business. It's particularly good for you if you're a woman who loves wellness. Perhaps you've just started a business, perhaps you're years into your business, and you really want to know how to market yourself in a really authentic way. So you can go to yoursoulpurposebusiness.com. Have a great day. Bye-bye.